Nobody cares what you do. You know, for a long time, that's what prevented me from making YouTube content. Cause like, I didn't want to always film in the house. I wanted this to be a creative outlet. But for a long time, I was just like, I'm not gonna do it, because every time I wanted to film in public, I would just think that somebody would just be looking at me. Oh, what is this kid doing with this camera? There'd be a lot of nuance behind it. And it prevented me from doing things like this. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm still introverted. Don't get me wrong. I'll find a space, but sometimes I'll just film walking on the street, and obviously, it just makes me feel uncomfortable, because I would always think like what people think, or if people cared what I was doing. A lot of people think that people care what you're doing. They really don't. They're already, they got their own thing going on. They may give you a look. There may be some people that'll be like, "What's going on?" But they'll move on in a few moments. They'll forget about you. Not. And I usually don't get technical, but I'm gonna read something to y'all, because this was something I was working on, and it kind of had me roadblocked. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get technical. I usually don't. I'm gonna get technical. Did you know? And I wrote this down for y'all. Did you know cognitive bias causes people to assume that they're being observed and noticed by others more than they actually are? And at one point, that was me. I would just think that every single person that would pass by me, if I was filming, every single person would, I was so concerned about what people thought of me. Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares about what you're doing. But I had to fight this urge to be like, damn, I don't want to pull out the camera. Damn, I don't want to, nobody cares. And then there was this time where I was like, oh, I didn't like the sound of my voice, or I was so concerned about how people would perceive the videos I made. Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. It's all, I had to get past that, and I empower you guys to do the same. Just so you can just go after your goals or whatever it is that you're trying to do, because nobody really cares what you do. There may be some people that make fun of you. There may be people that comment about it, but nobody cares, man. It really doesn't matter. Once I learned this, I became more comfortable. I became more open. I became more free. And it allowed me to just laugh. Like, sometimes you just gotta laugh at things, man, for what it is. I became so like liberated from the situation. It allowed me to get more comfortable and go after what I wanted for a while, and it's content creation. And I'm just getting started, so it's not like, I've made it, but this was something that was a huge roadblock for me in the way of this proverbial journey that is YouTube, So I empower y'all, man. It gave me the confidence to talk on camera. Like, me talking about a lot of my problems I've been talking in the past few weeks, it makes me I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I feel like a totally different person. I feel like it's just it makes me think like, yo, this is funny. I was so concerned about these things, and I didn't have to be. Like, I'm realizing this, at this second, like, there's a lot of things in my mind that I was just like so concerned with, and I could have just let that go, because nobody cares. They're gonna, they're doing their thing, you're doing your thing. Don't worry about it. And it's tough. It's not easy. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can hear me. It's tough. It's not an easy feat. No, it's been a minute. Like, I've had cameras in the past. I've created content before in spurts, and I'll stop because I was so concerned about what people thought. But nobody cares, man. I'll tell you a story. So one day, this is a while ago. One day I was sorry, I'm like getting some spam calls. Comment down below if you guys get spam calls, if you made it this far. It's like, one day I was filming, right, in the street, and this is the most embarrassing moment, I think, since I started doing YouTube, and I never uploaded the video. I was filming, I was walking, and I had my camera in my hand, and I tripped. I tripped and almost dropped the camera, but I fell. And so, in the moment I was like stuck. I was like, damn. I mean, I fell on my arm, but the camera wasn't damaged or anything like that. Somebody was like, "What are you, some sort of YouTuber?" And then somebody else came up and tried to help me up. You know what I'm saying? And it was the most embarrassing moment. People were watching and stuff like that. But what I realized after that day, I mean, I still remember it. I still remember it like it's yesterday. But in that moment, after that happened, nobody's gonna, they may walk back past that street again and remember that day that I tripped, but eventually they're just gonna forget. And I'm telling you, I won't forget it. It's because I'm holding on to it, but nobody really cares. That day, that moment, that's months. That's months gone. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about those things. If you tripped with a camera and fell, comment down below. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's ever happened to. But thank God my camera was fine. It came and went. Someone was kind enough to help me out, and their kind words was just to keep going. Just keep going. They don't even know me. They're like, "It's all right. You all right? The camera's all right? Get back to recording, man." And that's what he told me, and I couldn't believe it. And I'm telling you, I want you. This was tough for me to kind of like decide, like, you know what? It's either I care about what they care, what I'm. Let me say this again. I focus and care about what they think about what I'm doing, or I just don't care and I do my content anyway, and I get off this ride about what people perceive of me externally. And listen, I know you want to care, I know you want to care. I know this is weird. Even me trying to get these words together. I know you want to care, but you don't have to. Do things, be discerning. Do things because you wanted to do it. Don't worry about them, because nobody cares. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below anything. Anything that your thoughts, your favorite emoji, anything you want. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. Take care of each other. Peace.